Hi guys. Technically, this is new. What the hell do I mean by new? Through the months, we've not had an orientation video, so you technically drop in the community. Alafu, you don't know where to move or how to move. So this is the video technically to explain all about how you can run yourself through the community. Now, number one, when you join here, you will technically see this, but in the future, I might have made a lot of changes in matters regarding this. So, the community here, you're going to see the members. I'll add a bot, so we might increase, and I know we will be having more members drop in the community. Now, this video, you're technically watching it from here, from orientation. Why are you watching it from here? This is where you will get your set of directions, where to go from here, how you're going to maneuver through it, and all that. Yeah, that's here, orientation. Now, since you're here and you're watching this video, I'd like you guys to know rules and guidelines. I believe no one should break them, no one should do something that's not in lines with what is stated, because I believe even though we at times we make fun and jokes, at the end of the day you have to know that we are all still mates. Now, that's number one. You have to maintain a decorum. Yes, we'll joke, but we have to maintain a decorum for the community. That being said and done, when you join, I believe number one thing, you're not looking for signals, you're looking for information. Yes, you will get signals, but I suggest you don't just jump into checking my signals or Basweti's signals or Asakura's signals or Henry's signals or Kim's signals. Maybe when you're watching this, there'll be more people who will be providing signals here. Yeah, especially my boy Elvis. Yeah, soon we'll drop him here. Now, um, I'm not going to talking about the updates first. I'm not going to be talking about the trading room first. I'll start off here. Education and learning. You have must know PDFs. Now, you find yourself that you've been trading, yeah, for a couple of years, a couple of months, you've just started, but there are things that you have no clue about. Okay, so this is where you will start. I suggest you go through this. I created a PDF and dropped it to the community. This is for fundamentals, for you to get to know how fundamentals technically affect the markets. Now, after going through these fundamentals, you can technically ask questions. You get to know how and what language is getting used when people are trading. Now, scroll up. Yeah, like really, really scroll up. So, if you don't have a trading journal, you can use the journal that Coach Basweti dropped of supply and demand. You can skip this, it's not necessary, but having that knowledge might help you out in the future. Now, there's the forex guide and the forex candlestick bible. I will suggest you go to the candlestick bible. I have not gone through this, so I cannot recommend or not unrecommend. Sawa, there I have no say, but candlestick bible will help you out, get you to know which candlestick is this, how does price move when this candlestick happens, because I always tell you, each and every strategy that you're using out there is there to help you. It works. So you just have to know how to use it and how is it in lines with the bias. That's the only thing that you need to know when it comes to candlesticks and whatnot. Ah, apart from that, we have terms. Yeah, technically, you can put this in your head. You can decide to forgo it, but some of the terms we might use, some we might not use. Okay, you need not go through this. because this was what the community was using some time back, but now it's changed. We're using a lot of different things. This is just some information on slippage and brokers and whatnot. So technically, this is must know. Yeah, you can take this as your journal. I don't know if it's the same with the first one. I don't use it to journal. Okay, so this is where you basically have the knowledge. Yeah, there's some psychological PDFs. Actually, these are books, not just PDF books that you use. Yeah, these are the books. Yeah, if you want to use MT5, MT4, I'll be dropping links there in the orientation. These are just for motivation and things that you must know. So you need to go through that. After you've done going through that, I believe you're up for the next one. Now we have liquidity concepts. Liquidity concept is what we use to trade. So sadly, you'll get to realize that we have a lot in here. Okay, so these are in lines with whatever videos and courses that we take you guys through. Yeah, we talk about types of liquidity, all this, we have all this. It's very, very much available there. All this, you need to go through that, all of it. Okay, not all of it. Some are advanced concepts that I suggest, strongly suggest, that you guys do not bother with. Okay, we have links on sessions that we did or are done. You can go through. Some are not available to the public but are here. So once a session is recorded, it is usually dropped here. And once it's dropped here, you can actually go through it. Take your time, go through the recorded sessions. There's breakdowns on the weekly breakdowns, and apart from breakdowns, we get to have the teaching sessions, right? They are available there. That's on the learning and education. Testimonials. This is where you'll drop. You've done your first withdrawal. You've gotten your first certificate and whatnot. That's there. V2V analysis is technically I'm waiting for a specific trade. I'm waiting for something specific. Yeah. That is this V2V. You drop your anticipation levels of attract movement and whatnot. This is where you drop it. So personal journal. This is where you have a trade waiting for, you took a trade and you want accountability. I do not expect to be seeing such. I think I will be deleting some of this message. Okay, because they are not in lines with what we should be having here. So if you're having questions and matters regarding the system, the strategy, do not drop it here. This is just the personal journal. You have question, comments, concerns, community trading room. That's where everything lands. Okay, we have traders ideas. Yeah, we had Elvis. I told you Elvis dropped some setups today. Udemy dropped yesterday. Okay, so this is the community where you've seen something, you drop it there. You haven't seen anything, well and good, and so on and so forth. That's what we anticipate as traders. It's a whole lost community where different people just drop their own setups. Yeah, it doesn't matter who, how, where. You just a setup, drop it. Yeah. I ask a mentor and assessment. Here is where you drop your assessments. Okay, you'll be corrected here and everything else will be happening here. This is what happens, it's regularly. We changed it from someone dropping like this because we want to have a collection of all this information. Now someone will be making their PDF with their assignments, then dropping it here, then they will be having corrections. Okay, crypto calls is a matter of it's the same as members ideas, but this is specifically on crypto. Synthetics and indices. This is derivatives. Yeah, when members see something in lines with it, they drop they drop the ideas. We have memes. This is where we have some small fun and games, right? For whatever incidents or situation that you are going through. Yeah, that is in lines with that. Now, over here, premium categories. These channels are for different traders. Yeah, Baswiti, I, Ashakura, Henry, whatever. Everyone drops their signals here. If you want to buy, if you want to sell, and so forth, and so on and so forth. Right. This is where you get them. Now, like I told you, you guys need to you need to what understand the strategy before you can start taking signals from either me, Basweti, or anyone. Why am I saying that? Because I can give you a setup like this, it fails, but you just entered without looking. You didn't adjust your prices well and all that information. So you end up failing simply because of the negligence of not going through the learning. Yeah. So you need to go through the learning. So whenever someone posts a setup, you go counter check with yourself or whatever it is that you know from our education. Then you come and look in lines with it. This is actually another form of you getting to learn on how the strategy is used. Okay. That being said and done, welcome to the community. You can go over to the community members trade idea, say hi to any and everyone, introduce yourself. Yeah, that's all about that. So for the community announcement, it's either we have an event coming up, we have something that we want to cook. This is where the announcements will be dropped. The economic, okay, Basuiti has not been on for some time on this one. This is technically telling you what the fundamentals will be expecting. Yeah, it technically tells you everything about this. Now, we have the mainstream and the live trading. The mainstream is technically where we host weekly projections, some small sessions on maybe someone did this, it went wrong, and they want to know better. That is the mainstream all about. Or you had a trade, it went wrong, you wanted clarity. This is where it is hosted for anyone and everyone to join. This is the place. Okay, allow until site is clear. Okay, let me just switch forever. As you can see, we usually have them regularly with different people. This is in Motors line with that. Let me exit before people start joining. I know there are some two people who are not asleep. Then we have live trading. This is where we'll be doing all our live trading. Yeah, London, New York, Asian. When people are up, this is where we will be dropping it. Because currently I'm recording this video at 2:16 a.m. and knowing very well my time zone, I believe that New York session is currently at hand. Now, that is a welcome to the community. I hope everything is in line and I hope to see you active within the community. Big trades out.